这个诡异的视频来自于墓地一位保安的分享。有一天晚上，轮到他值夜班，他打算给姐夫录段视频，让姐夫感受这地方阴森恐怖的氛围。于是他走进墓地里的火葬场，开始拍摄。可没想到，拍摄过程中诡异的事情发生了。
Lights, they turn off automatically at a certain hour. And I'll tell you right now, I'm going to walk you through now, I have a friend that works that he would see and hear things coming from these furnaces when they're burning the bodies. So when I'm walking through here, they usually put the urns out to send to the families. So when I'm walking here at night, I walk right by these urns that they put on these tables here. And then I come down, freaking out. Fuck.
当保安路过焚化炉时，发生了奇怪的事情。麦克风好像被某种神秘力量干扰，发出一阵嘈杂的噪音。紧接着，附近传来奇怪声响，他下意识地转动摄像头，这一转可把他吓得不轻。他看到有个装着骨灰的骨灰罐，罐盖竟然在动，正缓缓向上打开，仿佛里面有什么东西要钻出来。看到这一幕，保安吓得魂飞魄散，拔腿就往出口跑。就在他逃跑的时候，又注意到门口的窗帘自己打开了，就好像有什么看不见的东西走了进来。可当时房间里明明一丝风都没有。保安立刻打卡下班，第二天便打电话告诉了老板昨晚发生的事情。那么这视频里拍摄到的究竟是不是超自然现象呢？死去的人的灵魂是否还在这骨灰罐里面呢？欢迎下方留言发表你的看法。一位母亲上传了这段非常离奇的视频。这位母亲刚和女儿搬进新房子不久，某一天晚上，她的女儿独自在楼下玩耍，母亲在楼上洗澡。就在这时，他们家的室内监控摄像头拍到了令人不安的一幕。
Time blowing off steam. But now at the casino, she's playing to avenge Paul's death. She lures Victor into a trap, letting him gain his confidence, win a few hands just to see what his tendencies are. But then she goes for the throat.
Within 4 hours, Sally has cleaned Victor out, winning the entire $100,000 pot.
Frequently in a poker game like this, because the stakes are so high and emotions are so high, often these disputes are carried away from the poker table. You would become.
一开始有个什么东西自己掉到了地上，紧接着女孩发出一声哎呦的惊呼，她感到一阵剧痛袭来，下意识地抱住自己的胳膊，慌慌张张地跑上楼，向母亲哭诉有东西碰了她的胳膊。母亲见状惊慌不已，赶忙查看女儿的胳膊，指尖上面出现了一个大大的红印子，可当时现场明明什么都没有，女孩周围也不存在能造成此现象的东西。母亲声称这张照片是在事情发生几分钟后拍摄的。随后她仔细查看了监控录像，画面中一个小东西朝着女儿飞掷而去，紧接着一个白色的塑料袋自行掉落。基于这些，母亲断定应该是某种超自然力量在暗中作祟。不管怎么样，女孩胳膊上突如其来的疼痛以及那抹神秘的红色印记实在令人费解。TikTok 的用户布里特分享了下面这一系列离奇的视频。
So, I'm recording this. just in the off chance that no one believes me, maybe I can catch it. And by the way, I have a freaking cemetery in my front yard, which probably doesn't help my cause. But I was just inside, I'm by myself with my dog. She's up in that room upstairs. You can really hear her working from here. And it has me really freaked out. Josie? Josie? Yeah, she's just been staring at that, and then she started barking, and she growled, and when she growled, I kind of like booked it, but I don't really know, like, that's usually like her stance while she's waiting for me to come home, and I'm just like, is she waiting for someone to walk out of that closet? Like, don't really know what she's staring at, because again, like, this is usually how she looks when she's waiting for me to come in, and I'm just like, what is it? What is it?
当布里特走上楼时，发现他的狗乔西状态异常。乔西不停地狂吠，眼睛死死地盯着壁橱，仿佛那里有什么东西吸引着他。可我们看过去，那地方根本没人。这还只是怪事的开端。每隔一段时间，乔西就会跑到墓地前的空地上，一动不动地盯着那里，仿佛陷入了某种恍惚状态。布里特觉得，这座墓地和乔西的这些奇怪举动之间肯定有着某种联系，特别是当他提及墓地的一些细节后，这种感觉愈发强烈。
So a lot of you guys have also been asking questions about the graveyard. Yes, we do indeed have a graveyard on this property, which I know may be weird for some people, but so this was my grandparents' ranch before my mom inherited it. So I live here with my mom and my two brothers, as I've mentioned before. And before they passed away, they buried all of their cats right here where you see the little crosses, and it was their wish to be buried right here, just where they were. They were all very loved and they lived for very long. So that's really all that there's to it, but things have been quite strange lately. Like, for some reason, cows just like come to this area sometimes and like surround it, because we during the day we leave that gate open. And yeah, I don't really know. We don't really have cows. We have horses, but not cows. So, but that's all there is to it. There's a loving message that we left for them. This is my grandma. This is my grandpa, right in the middle.
这座墓地对动物似乎有着神秘的吸引力。布里特在牧场里只养了马，可这些马也常常像被定住了一样，直直地盯着前方，方向正是墓地所在。更诡异的是，不知道从哪里来的牛突然出现在了墓地附近。
Really breeze around this area, and they just kind of will freeze and won't move. So yeah.
乔西的怪异举动、马匹的异常凝视，还有突然冒出来的牛群，让布里特不禁怀疑，是不是有超自然力量在背后捣鬼。一天深夜，布里特在门口接收外卖时，遭遇了极其恐怖的一幕。
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Sorry about that.
Yeah, this is location is outside, no here.
Oh, that's so
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay. No problem.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you. Have a good night.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
See the cows over there?
it's scared. There's a cow.
They're actually not mine. They wasn't showing up.
No, yeah.
No.
Oh,
They come hang out around here every night. Yeah. What would you do if this happened in your house?
What?
Cute. Oh my god. Hi.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See, this is what I'm talking about. Every freaking night, like even at night, they even come and hang out here, and they just like stand and like. Are you for real right now?
如你所见，就在他进屋后，衬衫突然像是被什么看不见的力量拉扯了一下，吓得他外卖都掉在了地上，转身就往外跑。要是仔细查看门上的监控录像，会发现更惊悚的画面。警报响起时，灌木丛旁有个黑色影子正以极快的速度朝着门的方向移动。紧接着，家里的警报就响了。再联想到衬衫被扯的事情，很难不让人猜测，似乎是有什么东西进了他的家。布里特被吓得够呛，决定先暂时睡在外面的房车里。在回去屋子之前，他越发觉得这座墓地可能闹鬼，或者是某种邪恶的力量。不管怎么说，这一系列经历都让人毛骨悚然。阿根廷门多萨省的一名医护人员乔纳森分享了这段离奇的视频。一天晚上，结束晚班工作的乔纳森正坐在医院走廊里休息，突然察觉到自己车内有些异样，似乎有诡异的东西存在。他随即掏出手机开始录像。
Nos dimos vuelta porque dijimos, bueno, ¿quién está entrando? Cuestión de que no hay nadie atrás nuestro. Y miramos adentro del auto y dijimos, oh, pues si el auto... ¿Qué mierda es? Lo peor de todo es que no queremos salir. O sea, no... Un miedo, la puta madre. Lo peor de todo es que se mueve adentro del auto y no hay nadie. O sea, ahora vamos a ir a controlar el auto. Pero parece como si fuese un reflejo. La puta madre. No, boludo. A ver. Ya, salimos rápido para que vean que no es mentira. Mamá, la piel de gallina, hermano. Piel de gallina. Cagazo. Nadie. Nadie. Ya. Nadie. Un montón. Es un montón. Mierda. Y encima nos mira la puta que te parió. No, chabón. No.
通过玻璃门，乔纳森惊讶地发现，一个苍白且半透明的人影正坐在汽车的副驾驶座位上。尽管人影略显模糊，但其轮廓却清晰可见。为了搞清楚怎么回事，乔纳森走到车旁进行检查。他打开了车门，却发现车内空荡荡的，没有任何人的踪迹。为了进一步确认，他甚至四处张望，以排除附近有人的可能性。然而，当他回到室内，再次看向自己的车时，那个人影竟然再次出现在车里，这一幕让他震惊不已。那么，乔纳森究竟拍摄到了什么呢？可以肯定的是，这并非视觉错觉或手机故障所致，因为那个人影是会移动的。难道他真的捕捉到了超自然现象吗？这是一段在美国新罕布什尔州曼彻斯特拍摄到的诡异现象。一天晚上，一位名叫艾米的女子在散步时遭遇了不可思议的事情。
Or the sub for you is going to be more. Everything's going up, but our wages aren't going up. Because I'm still seeing wages that are fucking pitiful on Indeed. Oh yay, I can make the same amount of money I made when I was out of high school. You know? Looks like there was a fucking figure just standing right there. That's so crazy. I think it was my own shadow. That happens way too often.
如你所见，似乎是一个男性身影逐渐靠近艾米，可当艾米走近时，这个黑影却逐渐消失不见了。艾米当时并未察觉，直到事后回看视频才发现异常。艾米将这段视频上传到 Reddit 社区后，迅速引发关注。对于这一现象，网友们看法不一。有人认为这不过是过往车辆前灯造成的视觉扭曲，也有人坚信这就是鬼魂。那么，这段视频中的诡异现象究竟是相机故障导致的错觉，还是超自然现象呢？
I can make the same amount of money I made when I was out of high school.